Welcome to another episode about that boxing where we talk boxing and boxing only. Now let's talk boxing. Mikey Garcia, Robert Garcia, Big G, they're looking for the hat trick. They're looking for the hat trick. They think they're gonna beat every one of those guys. I'm looking at, they're thinking Josito Lopez is gonna stop Keith Thurman. They're thinking Mikey's gonna stop Errol, and they're thinking Abner's gonna beat. I haven't heard them say stop Tank, but they thinking Abner's gonna beat Javante Tank Davis. I don't know if all of them are on the snack products, and at first I had a little thing. I was like snack, and then I said, I lived in New York, a few places, been around a little bit, and I said Victor Conte's, he got caught up, did his time and everything. But right now, I think he's more of a con man. I hear them say the levels. He telling them their levels is going up. He's measuring everything. If I'm a salesman, you're saying you don't feel the difference. I heard Mikey say he doesn't feel the difference in the speed or the power, but he could tell by the levels that Victor, that Victor Conte is showing him. And I think that's like, Victor Conte's being a con man, and I think these guys are already what they are. And, he's giving them these supplements and everything and making them think they're doing more than what they're doing, and telling them their blood levels are high and they're off the charts and, this and that, and I think that's just the salesman in Victor Conte. But like I said, I don't know how many of those guys are, on the snack program, but right now I don't think that it's a steroid type thing at all. I think it's more of a con. I think Victor Conte is a con man. What I do believe is real is the preparation that the Garcias put into the fighters today, and the camp. I believe in that. The training. I believe that they look at tape and they find holes and they prepare their boxers for these situations. I believe this, and I believe that all three fights are hard fights. I believe all three fights are losses, but out of three, can you get, you're not gonna get three, but you may get one. And who will be that one? Will it be Errol Spence? Who will be the one? Out of the three, will it be Javante Tank Davis? Will he take a loss? Will it be Thurman? Who's gonna lose? Three. They're looking for the Hatrick, but who's to say that, okay, you don't get the Hatrick, but you get a victory out of those three fights? Any of those I consider an upset. I think any of those fights are an upset. If Mikey defeats Errol Spence, he upsets Errol Spence in the world's perception, where I don't think of the size as much of a difference like that, at those weight classes. I just think Errol is gonna just, I think the power, I don't think Mikey's power is on the same level as Errol's, even though they think he's more powerful. He hits hard. I seen an interview where Big G says that he believes that Mikey hits harder than Errol. I don't know, but we'll see in all of those instances. But right now, like I said, they're looking for the hat trick, and I don't believe they can get it. But I do believe out of those three fights, they may get a victory. And I don't know who it's going to be on. If I was to take a bet right now on the person that would lose a fight, I would have to put it on on that's a tough one, man. Keith Thurman's been gone a while. He's been gone a while. Josito Lopez has been active. He's been active. So, if I was to say a upset was to come, I would say the upset would be the Keith Thurman. I think that would be the closest upset. The biggest upset would be the Errol Spence. The Errol Spence. A surprise would be if Abner Morris wins the fight. That would be the surprise in that situation, but they are looking for the Hatrick. I don't know what they have planned in these 3 fights, but it's going down. Keith Thurman's fight tonight. So we'll see what happens. You guys subscribe, leave your comments. Like I say, I'm about that.